والأمريكا.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our first 10th graders debate. Today's debate is about should abortion be legal and allowed. I have with me here today two teams, the proposition with Adam Sarsour, Amin Amir, Andalus Abu Jaber. On the other side of the table, I have the opposition with Laya Jayusi, Cindiana Frege, and Abdelhadi Asi. We'll begin by giving each team about 3 to 4 minutes to give their opening speech. Then we will move to the other part where they ask each other questions, and then we will allow the audience to ask questions. At the end of the debate, I will give them their final line to say, their final sentence. Then you will vote who won the debate. You can vote by sending me a message on WhatsApp. Before we begin, hello, our school headmasters here. Hello, Dr. Iyad.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Hello for everybody.
Ya hala, ya hala.
Allah yatalik.
Welcome, welcome. So we will begin with the proposition. Andalus Abu Jaber, you have about 1.5 minutes to give your opening speech. So go ahead, Andalus.
Dr. Ali, how are you? You are in a mute.
Yeah, he was here a minute ago. Andalus, are you here?
Yeah, Ustad Balli?
Yes, go ahead. You have 1.5 minutes.
No, 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. At first, I would like to thank you for hosting me, and I hope everyone can hear me. Our question today, should abortion be legal? Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning, we all know that all families have difficult circumstance or circumstance or situation, and we don't know, and we didn't know it at all. Specifically regarding abortion, it's up to the woman's decision because she has the freedom of choice. The woman may with to have an abortion because her financial condition is not permissible, or because there is no time for herself and the child. I support the freedom of the mother. Why? Because to this day I still see younger children walking around the street because their parents don't have the money to provide the child with his basic needs, and the better for a mother to abort her child than to throw the child on the street, because the child doesn't serve this at all. And I hope you all choose the right choose, and thank you.
Thank you, Andalus. Now we will move to our opposition with Laya Jayusi. You have about 2 minutes to give your speech. So go ahead, please.
Okay, so abortion is a surgical operation in order to kill the fetus within the woman's womb. You heard it right. Yes, it is called killing. I'm not talking about a certain situation where women have unhealthy fetus, which I completely agree with abortion in that case. We're talking about the women who are taking their child's life away in the name of freedom. This act should not be tolerated in any chance. So first of all, as I said, abortion is basically killing an innocent human being, which defies the word of God. And that's why it's forbidden under normal circumstances by nearly all the major world religions. Furthermore, abortion inflicts suffering on the unborn child, and unborn babies are still considered human beings, even if that human being has yet to be born. And it is absolutely unfair to allow abortion when couples who cannot biologically conceive are waiting to adopt. Not to mention that abortion causes physiological damage. Studies have found that young adult women who undergo abortion may be at increased risk for subsequent depression, and it also leads to many medical problems for the mother. That's it.
Thank you, Laya.
Excellent.
So you have two sides of the story here. We have Andalus that said that the woman is free to do whatever she wants with her body. She mentioned if she has a child and she can't afford paying for that child, so instead of throwing him on the street, she said she can have an abortion. However, Laya here said that we're not talking about that case. We're talking about normal cases where women have abortion just because they claim freedom. So we will move now to the proposition again, now with Adam Sarsour. So go ahead, Adam, and tell us, what do you think?
Why should abortion be legalized? It's not that it's okay and that babies should be extinct, but they deserve to live happily and have their rights, and we make a better life for children. There are many cases that got no solution but abortion, like rape cases, where the victim's state is unclear whether she can afford raising the baby or not. Also, many people wouldn't accept a child with an unknown background or father. He would be humiliated and neglected if he's born. I'm not saying that it's right, but this is reality, and this is how it goes. Another case is when young girls make mistakes and get pregnant before they're even 18. They don't want that. They cannot take care of the baby at that age, and the father doesn't have the needed responsibility. That's if he decided to stay. Underage individuals cannot make decisions. They can't be responsible for another human's life, and most likely they will regret it later in their lives. In some cases, it's better for both parents and the baby if the baby is not born. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. And now we will move to the opposition with Cindiana. Cindiana, go ahead, please.
Okay. Abortion is a very difficult psychological experience for a woman because she is deprived of her fetus, causing her depression and fear. And also it has health damages to the child, especially if the woman is afflicted more than one. Risks of an abortion. It leads to many health complications such as high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, pressure nerves, infection of the womb, and excessive bleeding. Abortion of the fetus in a religion. According to Islam law, it is known that the origin of pregnancy is that it must be respected and maintained to continue away from any humanitarian attacks.
Okay, thank you, Cindiana. You have mentioned the medical reasons, and you said about Islam, that it doesn't allow abortion. Okay, thank you. Now we will move to, we have Amin Amir, go ahead.
Usually when anti-abortion activists talk about abortion, they use words such as inhumane or immoral. But the problem with using these words, they have a different meaning for each person. One person might think that killing or hurting animals is inhumane, another doesn't. These words don't have a concrete meaning, which makes them invalid arguments to use. On the other hand, a woman who needs to get an abortion in a country where it's illegal has a valid excuse and argument to use. She may need one because she is financially incapable of raising a child, that her life is at risk if she keeps the unborn. So what does she do? She resorts to illegal methods, which are by far more dangerous than any legal ones. And that's not the solution.
Okay, thank you, Amin. We're talking about financial issues here. So now we're back with Abdelhadi Asi. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, our topic today is about abortion. Our team opposes this dangerous surgery because first, from a religious perspective, abortion opposes the Islamic religion because Allah says, don't kill the soul that God has forbidden to kill except in the cause of justice. Secondly, on the moral side, that abortion negatively affects the woman because doctors say that it represents a very difficult stage in a woman's life. And therefore, a woman who has abortion, must have moral support from those around her so that she can return to her normal state again. Third, from a physical perspective, the woman can get hard mid after the abortion, and this is returned causes her to not sleep well. And there are also many negative reasons for this dangerous surgery. Thanks for all.
Thank you, Abid. You have mentioned again about Islam and what it does say about abortion. You also mentioned the medical reasons, like she would have a stress or she would be confused after abortion and it would danger her life. So now I would like you to move to the second part where you ask
Abed,
each
you
other
have a question.
Yeah.
About abortion. Abortion, sorry.
Yeah.
If the woman should do abortion, doesn't that hurt a lot, let's say, to the level when she could possibly die?
Khalid, I want you to keep that questions for the final part because there is a part where the audience get to ask questions. So I want you to ask one of the teams one question, okay? But not now, at the end.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you, Khalid. Now we will move to the opposition. Laya, ask your first question to the proposition, please.
Okay, so do you mean that it is immoral to you to kill a human being for convenience? Is that what you were saying?
Okay, first question. Do you kill a baby for convenience? Adam, Amin, and Andalons, what do you answer that?
Oh, only under circumstances. That's our point. Not for convenience. Only when you have to.
Can you elaborate about that? What do you mean you have to?
Like, if you can't support the child financially, physically, emotionally, like if the child will be neglected, you can't. Like, he'll live a bad life.
Okay, Laya, did you get your answer? He said financially. Can you repeat, please? I mean,
because the child will be neglected financially, emotionally. He won't be supported like he's supposed to, and that's not good.
Laya, he said that if you can't finance the baby or you are not capable emotionally and not ready, you can have abortion. That's what he said. If you don't have the money to raise the child, you have abortion.
If you can't give him the life he deserves.
Yeah.
As I said, children,
of course, answer them.
They have to live happily.
Okay, so as I said before, if the reason is poverty, you can. There's couples who are willing to adopt, so you can give your unwanted babies to people who are willing to adopt.
Okay, she's saying adoption. Why kill a baby if you can give him to adoption?
It's not the only reason. Not only poverty. I said emotionally, like he won't have anyone to be around. He'll be neglected. He'll live a terrible life. It's not only about money.
Okay, let's move to the second question. Adam, I want you to ask them.
Hold on. I just want to say
yes.
I'm saying adopt, like to give her baby to other people, like to raise.
Yeah, that's adoption.
So would you like to see your baby with other people in the future if you can't raise your baby? Is that okay with you? Like,
if I can't, why would I choose
okay
the option to kill
it
baby with other while people? I have the
That's
option to give it? What?
Is it better for you to see your baby with other people?
Adam, she said she prefers to give it to adoption instead of killing the baby.
I said, why would I choose the option to kill my baby other than give it to people and keep it alive?
Okay, let's move to another question. Adam, ask them question, please.
Okay. How could you explain or solve the problem of the great amount of children thrown off the streets only because their parents cannot afford them the condition they Hold on.
Repeat.
How could you explain or solve the problem of the great amount of children thrown off the streets only because their parents cannot afford them the needed conditions? If a woman or parents cannot raise the baby and abortion is not allowed, who could guarantee him the life he deserved?
Okay, the question was to the opposition. We have too many babies on the street because of poverty or anything like that. Adam's solution and his team is abortion. That way you can solve that problem. How you can solve it without abortion? Laya, Abid, and Cindiana. Take a minute to think about it.
تقدر تعيد السؤال؟
Yes, he said that because of poverty, people being poor, there are too many babies on the streets. They don't have homes, they are homeless, or many reasons like that. How can you solve that issue without abortion? What's your solution? Adam's solution is abortion.
If they already suffer from poverty, how can they do abortion? It causes money, doesn't it?
What do you think?
There's free healthcare for a reason.
It doesn't have to be about money.
I want to answer.
But you brought money.
Maybe the mother is not
But you
ready.
brought money
wait
into
a
the
minute.
subject.
Just a minute. Cindiana, yes.
If the parents suffer from poverty, a mother cannot abort her baby only for financial reasons because of poverty, while other people which they had the baby.
To give it to other people.
Yes.
Yeah, we're back to adoption now. Okay. Okay, let's move to another question now because we're stuck here. So I'm giving now Cindiana, ask the proposition question, please.
If the parents suffer from poverty, it's possible for a mother to abort her child.
You're saying that can you have abortion just because of poverty? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, Amin, Andalus.
Can you repeat that?
Is it okay to have abortion just because of financial issues?
No one got an answer.
Would you kill a baby because you are poor? That's the question. If you have a baby, Adam.
No, look. For me, not for me, for mothers. if the mother cannot afford, if the mother is not ready and she can't raise a baby, so why not?
She asked you a personal question, like if you are married now and you are expecting a baby, would you agree to have abortion just because you don't have money?
I'm not in this situation, so. But yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yes.
إسال بقدر أسأل سؤال.
Yeah, of course. Ask.
And they're saying that the abortion is the solution when they're poor, okay?
Yeah.
So as I said before, how could they afford the abortion if they are already poor?
Amin claimed that there is a free health care, so they can have abortion.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be about money. I mentioned the case. It's like when young girls make mistakes, like with boyfriends and girlfriends, when the girlfriend get pregnant.
Okay.
Adam got, oh, he's back. Okay. So he talked about boyfriend and girlfriend and a mistake.
Yep.
Okay, as I said before, instead of having the option to abort, women could give their unwanted babies to people or couples who cannot conceive.
Okay. Let's move to
Who
another.
would like to see her baby with other people? I just want to know that.
Would she like to see it being killed?
We're back to square one. Would you kill your baby or give it to adoption?
You're killing someone. It's not good.
Better than see my baby with other people raising it.
Is it better to kill a human being other than give it someone else and keep it alive?
For me, yeah.
You're killing it. You're making it suffer.
I think it's a woman decision. Yeah.
Okay, a freedom, you're saying, freedom of choice. Let's give Amin a question to ask the opposition.
Okay. In some cases, if the mother does not abort, her life is at risk and she might die. She also might die. So now two people are dying. Doesn't that contradict your whole statement that abortion is murder?
In case of abortion, you're saying that the two might die.
Yeah, some cases.
Okay.
If she doesn't abort.
What's your answer, opposition?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, in some cases, if the mother does not abort the child, she keeps it, her life is at risk. And she might also die with the baby. Doesn't that contradict your whole statement that abortion is murder?
Okay, I said at the beginning that we're not talking about this case. In that case, it's something just out of control. Other cases where women or the child's life is not at risk, abortion is not acceptable. This is the only case that is acceptable.
Okay, she agrees with you on that one. She says, yeah, she accepts abortion in that case because it's a medical reason where the mother is in life-threatening situation. Now we move to, I think,
Hold on.
yeah.
I got one question.
Yeah.
She mentioned in her script, she said that she agrees with the abortion in one situation. I don't even remember what is it. I just want to ask her, how do you agree with this, and how do you see the abortion is a solution here? And you want to be wait. Okay. Go on.
I said I'm not talking about the case where where the woman or the child's life is at risk. In that case, it's just out of control. I'm talking about the women who are taking their child's life away in the name of freedom.
Okay, what you're gonna do if you're in this situation and the operation is illegal? What you're gonna do?
I don't have an answer.
Okay, she doesn't have an answer. Let's move to another topic now. I think, Abid, do you want to ask a question?
No.
No? Okay. Andalos?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question is, if the mother's pregnancy is in danger, okay, and she must have an abortion in order to save her life, according to your opinion, what should the mother choose, the life of her child or her life, and why?
Isn't that what just Adam asked?
Yeah, well, she changed the last part where what do you choose?
Yeah.
It's mainly the same argument because it's about medical reasons, and Laya agrees that it's okay to have abortion in that case and save the mother's life. And she mainly disagrees with just having abortion because it's just freedom. Okay.
His life in the nature. It's wrong, يعني.
She agrees with you. She said, yeah, it's okay. Let's have abortion. Okay. Now we will move to the third part where the audience get to ask questions. I had Khalid. He wanted to ask a question. Khalid, are you here?
I mean, already asked my question and they gave him the answer.
Oh, okay, Khalid. Okay, thank you. Anyone else from the audience would like to ask a question for either teams? Okay, I see that no one maybe has a question. So it looks like we will move to the last part where you give your final line to say now. So it's a closing statement, you can call it. So I'm giving each one, if you would like, of course, to say a closing statement, go ahead. Let's begin with the other team now, with Leia.
Mother Teresa said, by abortion, the mother does not learn to love, but kills even her own child to solve her problems. Today, people are killing each other, and wars do not stop. We have become ruthless, and we don't have compassion toward each other. If we allow abortion, we systemize violence and suffering. If we allow abortion, we will not be able to raise a peaceful, innocent children who believe killing is forbidden when we allow mothers to kill their own babies for freedom. Please stand with us in our important case. Thank you.
Thank you, Leia. Now we'll move to the, let's go for Adam. Adam, do you have anything to say? No, okay. Let's go, Amin.
If abortion is not legal, the woman will do illegal operations for abortion, which has many very dangerous. And if abortion is legal, it'll help society out.
Okay, so saying if she doesn't have legal methods, she would look for alternatives which are very dangerous.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thank you, Amin. Cindiana, do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Abortion is a painful matter for a woman, and in order to prevent abortion, advice and instructions must be followed, such as maintaining a healthy lifestyle in which healthy and proper nutrition.
Thank you, Cindiana. Let's move to Andalus. Do you have anything to say?
No.
Okay, thank you. Abid, you're the last one.
In the end, I want to ask you, in the future, your daughter will have abortion under the pretext of freedom. Do you accept that your grandson is being killed for this reason? Think about this thing well and vote for us if you see that we are honest.
Thank you, Abid. Thank you so much. Dear audience, please vote for which team do you think have won today's debate. Send me on WhatsApp who's the better team was. Thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful debate. This is your first debate, and I'm very proud. You've done a very good job. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.